Hi, good morning, everybody. My name's Jenny. I'm an empowerment coach and consciousness facilitator, and I work with the Access Consciousness tools and techniques. So I'm starting a series of Access Consciousness tools in action. And what I find that what's going on in the world right now, obviously everybody is impacted in different ways. And in order to steer your way clear through all the fake news, all the fear and all the paranoia, I'm finding it more and more important for me to use the consciousness tools. And what that means is to be connected to who you are, connected to the earth, the universe, whatever your word or language is for that. It doesn't matter. Just so that I don't go into overreaction, because if I go into overreaction, then I'm functioning from fear or doubt or something like that. And then the choices I make from there are not always ones that are going to expand and create more for me. So I'm choosing to use the tools every single day so that I can connect my body and my being and the earth. And when I'm in that space, there's a lot more relaxation, there's a lot more peace, a lot more joy, a lot more gratitude. And from that space, I've found that I have a lot of ideas popping up for me. And I'm not tapped into the fear of having no money or no clients or etc. So apply these tools to those parts of your life. They're not necessarily going to be the same as mine, or we could have something similar. So my first Access Consciousness tool for action is the Return to Sender with Consciousness Attached. Who does this belong to? So we are infinite beings, energetic beings, whatever's light for you, because what is light is true, what's heavy is a lie. We are connected to everyone and everything. It doesn't matter how much we try to separate from everything, we are still connected in some way. And when you tap into the energy of the world, if you tap into to everybody's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, if you keep on reading the news, if you're going through social media, whatever it is, you are energetically connecting with all those energies. And you may find that at the end of it, you don't feel so great, or you feel quite depressed or contracted or stuck or down or whatever it is. The first question to ask is this mine, or who does this belong to? And if you get an awareness that it's not yours and it doesn't belong to you, then return to sender with consciousness attached. You don't need to know who it belongs to. That's not the point. It's just let it go into the universe. You can even just let it go into the universe with consciousness, and consciousness can deal with it, can handle it. We oftentimes take on other people's stuff because we can see it's not working and we want to try to fix, heal, or change it. Oftentimes with our friends and our family, the people that we care the most about. But what happens is if that person is not recognizing the energies that they're choosing, they won't change it. And if you're taking it on, it's having an effect on your mental health and on your body. So you've got to look at, does that really work for you? And perhaps if you just let it go back into the universe and let consciousness handle it and deal with it, then the frustration is trying to change something for someone else and they're not choosing it. Don't go there. It's not going to help. You have to allow people their choice, even though it's tough to watch sometimes. But if you can be in your space and be connected to you, your body, the being, and the earth, is it possible that you'll be a greater contribution being that energy rather than trying to fix, heal, or change somebody else's energy? So watch out for where you're in training with everyone else. It's like, I don't know if you've heard the story about they put one clock in the room of clocks, and eventually all the clocks are ticking at the same rhythm. They in train with each other. So do we. If you go to the Heart Math Institute, there's a lot of research there about hearts in training with each other, the beats of hearts, etc. So we are energetic beings. We are aware of each other's energies, and we are in training with everything. So you've got to choose. You've got to take that nanosecond of choice. It's not. The choice is your power to change it. It's not like other people have control over you. Nobody has power over you. Even this world and what's going on in the world right now does not have power over you. If you're willing to choose your energies and to be you and be connected to you and who you be, you'll find that you'll have a lot more space to handle what's going on, and you'll be less reactive, and you'll have more clarity on what choices to make going forward. So this is return to sender with consciousness attached is your tool, or let it go into the universe with consciousness attached, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to put a link in here where you can go to, there's Access Consciousness have an app that you can download onto your phone that will ping you and remind you to ask the question, who does this belong to, or is this mine? And then to use the tool return to sender with consciousness attached. And Dr. Dane here, the co-creator of Access Consciousness, does another explanation of how this tool works. So this is Access Consciousness Tools in Action. Have a fabulous day. Please be you. Be connected to your being, your body, and the earth. And don't take on other people's stuff. Don't take on other people's points of view. Just be true to you, and have a fantastic day and create for the future. Don't look at what's happening right now in today, because that's like kind of a reality check that's perhaps not going to serve you. Look at what you would like to create for the future. Look at what you would like to see and be in the world in the future, and move forward from there. So always keep moving forward. We are in pause right now, not stop. Keep moving forward, and what else is possible. So much to say. Bye.